What's up, fellas, man? Gonna try not to get stressed out here today. Nah, this game does it. Love-hate relationship. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our time today. Like, we're not gonna force things just because we think that they're open. Because what happens is we find ourselves doing bad habits, like holding buttons too long, forcing bullet passes. Y'all know how that shit goes, man. You throw bullet passes, it's like a 90% chance that it's gonna get intercepted. So try not to throw them as much. We might have to go back to the skills trainer, just so that we reacclimate ourselves back to the game. Is anything like that when you take a break from the game and you come back, you kind of get out of your muscle memory. So before I took my break, I was going on, crazy win streaks. I had almost flawless passing game, and then I come back after like a 4 or 5 month break, and I go back to doing the stuff that I don't like to do, like throwing bullet passes, and I'm not really used to that, but you just gotta slow the game down a little bit. That's what we're gonna try to do starting with this game.
No matter the venue, the home folks love their silver and black. They are fired
Let's
up
get it,
as
baby.
the Raiders get set to face off with Matt Ryan and the Atlanta Falcons. And we are underway at Allegiant Stadium. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. Now the first carry here for
Shit, Hankins.
He's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Well, we can't take Hankins out.
Off the play fake. Here's Ryan. Receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. From the shotgun, Ryan.
Let's go.
And the Raiders have got him. There's Vic Beasley. Always tough to block as he gets in to bring him down. Throwing on second and long. Ryan.
Oh my God.
In the hands of Brandon Powell. He's going to have another first down. Comes at the Raiders' 41-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there. First down, Atlanta. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 41. Ito Smith, his first carry. Able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They go play action now. Ryan.
No! You cannot flag me! You... They flagged me, bro. I didn't even touch him. Wow. Wow. I didn't even touch the guy. That's crazy.
They'll throw on first down with Ryan. That's complete to Smith. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
To throw again on second down. Ryan.
No.
And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Hayden Hurst.
Like how he gets an out-of-reach pass, but he gets to catch
and the
it.
Falcons take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
It's good, and that gives the Falcons a 7-0 lead.
All right. That's fine. I don't expect to be overpowered on defense. I don't have any superstar abilities, so all I got to do is just play for play. And then, you know, if I can get at least 1 or 2 turnovers, you know, I'll be all right.
This about 5 yards deep.
Nah.
And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like you had green on that play.
Man open, that's Henry Ruggs. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs.
Let's go.
And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. On 1st down, they go with Jacobs again. And this is going to be a Raiders 1st down as the tackle made at the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a carry for Jacobs. And he'll get this up to about the 40. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. From the 40 now on 2nd down.
Got him.
Mariota got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he will score.
Nice drive.
Touchdown, Las Vegas. Darren Waller, 60 yards. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call. But he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get great matchup and make plays like that.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there. Similar to a shooter in basketball who just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we have a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
And this will be a Falcons first down as he gets it up past the 35. 12 yards there and a first down. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. Over the middle to Smith. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. On first down, Ryan. And this is caught. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. 25 yards that time. Play action, Ryan. And that is
Let's see how my defense doesn't react.
Luke Stocker there to make the grab.
Hate that shit.
And the Falcons have taken the lead.
This is why a lot of play callers love play action in this spot. You just want to freeze the linebackers just for a second. Then you got a chance to get a quick pass into your tight end right behind them for a touchdown.
And oh, it's no good. For the second time now in this first half, he's missed an extra point.
Second time. That was the first time.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. That'll be taken about a yard deep.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, well,
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Here's Jacobs. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
So still 14 yards to go, second down. Throwing, Mariota. And he's got his man in stride, complete. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Mariota now. And a slant hauled in by Ruggs. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. The quick slant, good for 8 and a first. Escaping the pressure right. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Mariota again. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Jones. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 31-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Again, it's Mariota. Eluding the pressure right. He'll run it. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Throwing again on second down. Mariota forced out to his left. And this is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
On third down, here comes Jacobs. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Ooh, hey, Jones, good shit, man. At least you're trying.
This one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver.
Like how you made an attempt.
Hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing is Mariota. And he's got the hook up to Ruggs. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
Falcons got some fast linebackers.
And they're going to go for it here on the 4th down try. Mariota's going to stay out there. Now Mariota. And
let's go.
Touchdown, Raiders. Darren Waller. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Raiders have drawn even here, and they can take the lead with the extra point to come. And this puts them on top by a pick. 13.
Keep consistent. Keep consistent. No turnovers.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Airing it out, looking for Ridley.
Good D.
And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again, Ryan. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone.
Let's go.
Complete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Ryan. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And the timeout comes in with 2 seconds remaining. So they can trot out the field goal unit for the try before we hit the lockers. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal.
Damn, I hate how they just let these motherfuckers just drive down the field, man.
This one is going to just tuck into the bottom left corner as he gets it to go. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
All right, offense, man. Let's go. Let's go. No
Raiders are going to
turnovers.
have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this 3rd quarter of action. Now this will make it into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try
Got
something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
Now a dump off here complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. Counter play with Jacobs. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. A.J. Terrell coming up to make the play. Once again, it's Jacobs. And a good burst there gets him 7 up to midfield. On 3rd down, it's Jacobs. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. Well, they gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
Booker on 1st down. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Right back to Booker. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
On 3rd down, Mariota. He'll let it.
Good pass lead inside. Let's go.
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Marcus Mariota with his 3rd touchdown pass of the afternoon. And once again, the Raiders are back out in front. He's got it, and it's now a 21-16 lead.
I think I'm more comfortable using Mariota than I am Carr. Carr, like, if I play someone that's blitz savvy and very creative like Carr, can't really do nothing for me, man. At least with Mariota, he can get out.
Here's Smith to return it.
Ooh.
Able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's
All right,
dropped
man.
it to
Need one
23-yard
turnover.
line. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half, Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
That's what I'm talking about.
That one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly,
One more play, just like that. Might do a corner blitz.
It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield
take that
and
chance.
set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
On third down, Ryan. It's caught. Jones. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A big one there on third down. They hit for 30 yards. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. Man, it's caught. Yard line. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Calvin Ridley, 43 yards. And the Falcons have once again taken the lead. Dan Quinn's told his offense, let's try and get 2 more. They go play action with Ryan.
React to the ball!
So that effort gives him a 3-point cushion. And
fuck, my defense don't react to the damn ball.
Yeah, that's really good strategy because that's all you care about. Not getting beat at this stage. At least give your team a fighting chance.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Nothing I can do about that. It's a ratings game.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time. A drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. They run it with Jacobs. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he's going to get this into enemy territory at the 45. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it'll be a second down. Jacobs now. And pretty good running as he'll be close to a first down at the Falcons' 30. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. They go play action here on first down.
Got to pick that block up.
Turn here and he's going to go down.
Got to pick that block up.
37-yard line. Credit that sack to Dante Fowler Jr. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Throwing on second and long. Mariota flushed out right. Now he'll pull it down. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Oh, he can't hang on to it. Almost intercepted. They would have loved the first pick of the game there, but at least it does get them to fourth down.
There's a lot of cover threes. If I can get like a curl flat.
They'll go for it. It's Carr. Flush to his right. The Raiders try it on fourth down.
Oh, Carr tried.
Falcons defense stands tall. They'll get the football back.
Oh,
First
man.
fourth down attempt earlier was
I thought I had
successful.
Mariota,
This
my
one
bad.
backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any fourth down stop is a big momentum play.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there. Second down. Throwing on second down. Ryan. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 16 yards, a first down. To throw is Ryan. Look at this. They get the turnover.
Let's go, defense.
Picked off at the 35. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score.
Good D.
This game, it's been defensively oriented on both sides, so I guess it stands to reason that the play of the game comes on defense.
So it's my kind of game. You know that. Anytime we have a defensive battle, but that, as you said, it stands to reason that's the way the game tilted. Someone had to make a big play, and the way the defenses were dominating, that's exactly what we got.
Here's Smith to return it. And he'll take it.
One more, man. One more. Put the women and children to bed. One more.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And can they take advantage? Their defense got the fourth down stop, and now they're hoping to find the end zone. A field goal wouldn't be enough to erase this fourth quarter deficit. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That goes for a gain of 31. Throwing now, Ryan on first down. Caught on the right side by Jones. A gain of 6 there on first. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Back to the ground, this time with Gurley. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and it's going to yield a new set of downs. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Ryan to throw.
Where'd he come from?
And he gets this one to Ridley complete. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. He got 29 yards that time. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Try to punch it in with Smith. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
I'll save my last timeout. Because if he scores, I still have 50-something seconds with the ball.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. They'll try and push it early.
We had that stop.
The touchdown, and in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
Wow, I know it's a never say never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but not. You got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
Now following the touchdown, Hoff-Richter to kick off. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time,
they practice it all the time. They know what they want to do.
And that's caught at the 25. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. Charles, just a gigantic play right there.
Absolute breakdown defensively, but take no credit away. A huge gain, and that turns things around.
Escaping the pressure right.
Oh!
Touchdown.
Die!
They have taken the lead here in the final seconds.
So for those of little faith, guess what? It got done. They now have the lead with that touchdown this late in the contest. I wonder if that was a play they were holding or a play that they just knew would work from past experience.
Well, I just saw it in their eyes on the sideline before starting that last drive, and they did. You're right. They got it done. Looks like they're going to be the winners. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it would appear, barring some late heroics, they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory.
Woo! I love winning games like that, gentlemen. Beautiful fucking poise, bro. Couldn't have done that with Carr. Carr would have overthrew it and threw it right into the zone.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
No, we can't play dumb here. Just gonna play man.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. One last shot for Ryan. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Game over.
And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks him.
Man, I love winning games like that. I mean, it's stressful, but and that was a beautiful fucking touchdown pass. What y'all think, gentlemen? Fucking, it let me control my receiver. That was the crazy thing. Normally, they don't let me control my receiver. Normally, I try to throw it, and it goes straight to the fucking defender, and it's like, well, I was like, fuck it, man. You just throw it to him and pray. And I'm surprised he actually stopped and turned around and came down with the ball. I was like, bro. That's crazy, man. I like winning games like that. That was epic.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry.
Yeah, man, I needed that. I broke my controller in the process of that throw. I've got to put the little rubber thing back on the stick, bro, because I flicked the stick so goddamn hard. I knocked the little rubber pad off the stick. And I damn near hurt myself. Let me find what I did with this bitch. I know I've seen it flick across the damn room. Oh shit, and we'll go back and look at that play though. That was wild. One sec, fellas. I don't know what I did with it thing. I just had it in my hand. Damn, that was a crazy game. There it is. Lord have mercy. How did I manage to flick this thing off? What the fuck? Like the whole little rubber came off the stick, man. I can't play on this stick without that rubber. I damn sure hurt my fingers. It'd be like 1989 all over again. With the regular NES, man. Y'all ever played them things? The little square controllers, man. You play them for more than 30 minutes, man. You'll get them little fucking blisters on your fingers. Trust me, I've been there, man. You ain't a true gamer unless you've been through that era. That shit was the era to play video games. Alright, good. One more end. Alright. One more. Get on in there. Alright, I got it on. Alright. That was a wild game. That Ruggs with the clutch. I wanted to throw my 1-2 look, but he had a cloud flat over there. I was like, well, can't throw it to them. And then he was going to use her Waller. I wanted to throw Ruggs right there. Like that was what I was looking at that point. But he was in a containment. Now, it was my bad for rolling out of the pocket. But, you know, my guard missed his block. I should have just threw it, though. Like, he's wide open. I should have threw it right there. But my thing is, when I'm throwing it like that, he always throws it to the zone. Like, the receiver will take off and run to the zone, and then the dude will be in the zone. He'll be the receiver. But anyway, I rolled out, and I was like, fuck it. I flicked my stick. Like, I guess he got blocked in the back. I don't know what the fuck happened, but Mariota, see, look how he ran. He ran upfield, and I was like, please don't throw it into the goddamn zone. I threw a low ball, and I hit X so goddamn hard. I'm like, let's go. Good fucking shit. I'm starting to do some changes on my offense as well that I'm starting to notice. Like Zay Jones, he's very good at run blocking. So I'm gonna use him as, you know, that wide receiver in my offense probably. Now I'm not gonna take Aguilar off of this starting position, but you know, this dude's got 76 strength. You know, I need to utilize him. I'm trying to see what his run block is. I mean, he got 62 run block. Yeah, he's my best run blocker. Lead block ain't that good. I ain't worried about lead block. So, I mean, I can use either him or Edwards as that guy in that position. We're going to do this again, bro. See if we can... I don't too often like putting myself in games where it's just, you know, you don't have a lot of room for error. You know, I'm so used to being able to have time to make mistakes and learn from them. You can't do that in this Madden. Like, you make a mistake, you're going to pay for it. And that's the thing. So, you really just got to be conservative take your time, but be smart with the ball. Like, you can't just force shit. And I got to get out of that habit. You know, that was a good game. I didn't throw no picks. I think the only mistake that I did in that game, I had Carr as a quarterback, and I scrambled with Carr. Needed 15, he got 14. So I was a little surprised about that.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air.
But you got to have a mobile quarterback in this game, man. You got to.
No matter the venue, the home folks love their silver and black. They are fired up as their Raiders.
Good news is we get the ball back at halftime.
With the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And we are underway here in Las Vegas. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Brady now to throw. It's caught by Mike Evans. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs. Now a first down carry by
man, Littleton, you got to get back. Oh.
That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
And they didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
On 2nd and very short. Brady looking left side, and he's got a man. It's McCoy. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Here's the first carry for LaShawn McCoy. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Jonathan Hankins in on the stop. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Brady. Throw left side complete. It's McCoy. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down. To Evans on the slant. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. They'll go with McCoy. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Brady gives this one off to Jones. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. You were telling me this yesterday. That's exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation we were talking about where one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly, it's a big man's game. And it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Lineup.
And he holds it in for the Buccaneer touchdown.
Took him long enough.
Hooking up with Mike Evans there. And the Bucs take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive.
Again, like I said, I'm not going to worry too much about letting people score on defense.
They took up the bulk of the first quarter.
I'm just not going to let them score fast.
And I love your last point. Ended up in the end zone.
So if it takes forever to score, that that's a win in my books.
To keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them.
Giving me more reps to figure his offense out.
That's the exclamation point. Now flip it over defensively. They've got to slow that down.
Woo!
Maybe they need to be a little
Come on, Aguilar.
Maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
Mariota and the Raiders now come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And he'll drop here to throw, eluding the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. To throw is Mariota. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Mariota had an 87-yard run as a rookie. This one a bit less, but it is a 1st down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Mariota now to throw on 1st down. He'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
Got a linebacker playing a curl flat. He's not going to get over there fast enough.
Now how about this throw right here? Had to throw it to the left sideline, and you know the timing's got to be correct on this one. Ball's got to be right where it needs to be, and it was. That's because he had great arm strength on that one, able to drive the football. Quarterbacks love it when they can show off their arms.
Here's Jacobs on 1st.
Woo! Beautiful counter run.
The 20. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 31 yards there and a 1st down. Running is Jacobs. And he'll take it.
Good drive.
Into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this.
So that gives me time to try to get a turnover, score again, because I get ball back at halftime. So I need to make something happen on this defensive drive.
You're exactly right about that. And it wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for
Good
this
D.
drive...
And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole
Good
lot of
D,
people.
let's
When he
go.
gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. They'll roll him out right. They've got his man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18. A nice burst there as they'll get about 7 that time on the 1st down run. A good run got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up the throw. And his throw is incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. Now Brady. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Corey Littleton. He's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
No, sir.
Complete to his running back, Evans. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Bucs try it on 4th down, but come up empty. And the Raider D, they get the football back. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. On second down, Jacobs. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Mariota. Flush to his right. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing, Mariota. Dancing to his, and he's taken down. Trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
After the sack on 1st down, Mariota.
What?
This one is incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
I'm looking at this one with my defensive eyeglasses on, because you remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch? But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield. That one incomplete.
That's complete to Richard, the running back. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Probably get like an angle route. Playing a lot of cover 1. Don't think I got too many plays for 8 yards though.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. Working out of the gun, Mariota escaping the pressure right.
Beautiful dot. Let's go. Beautiful dot.
Touchdown. Darren Waller, 32 yards. And the Raiders have taken the lead. Wow, talk about a big 4th down conversion for the score. Defensively, how do you let that happen?
I think you start with the offense.
Don't allow him to get a score,
man.
man. No touchdown.
Audacity. But defensively, I think you're right on target, partner. There's no way something like that's supposed to happen in that situation. You're supposed to be able to shut that down and get the ball back for your own team. Instead, they give up not just a big play, but a touchdown.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
Who's that timeout?
They get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Now a play fake here on 1st
Good
down.
fucking shit.
He takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Evans once again the intended receiver, and it's 2nd down. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way, a dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Throwing on 1st down is Brady. And a first hookup with his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 20 yards on both of those plays back-to-back there. They are moving now. It's another
play
first
like a
down.
6 invert here. I don't care. I'm just going to stay in the 6 invert.
Now for the Buccaneer field goal. It'll be spotted on the right hash. A 52-yard attempt. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this score will stay right where it is. Now listen, now no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Yeah, and it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers.
It comes, and he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. But they will not be able to capitalize as time has run out here on the first half of play. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
Got focus a little bit here, man. Focus, 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 focus.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football.
Gotta lay that block. Gotta lay that block.
They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. Shaquille Barrett there pushing upfield to make the stop. Nice footwork at the 25. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down. And they'll go jet sweep to try to pick it up. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a fourth down. They go with Jacobs. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on fourth. On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Now a carry for Jacobs. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46. On play action, Mariota. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Jacobs. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to convert on third and short yardage with a gain of 4. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. 2nd and 11 now. Booker on the counter, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Well, they went back to him, but the results were similar, so I highly doubt that he'll get another opportunity here on 3rd and long.
Mariota now.
You gotta catch that, man.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. They're indeed going. It's Mariota. Able to find
Look at Waller, baby.
And he
Beautiful.
scored. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Darren Waller. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage.
You don't get a pass much better than that.
That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
And we 8 clock. And we're up 2 possessions. Game is over, gentlemen. There's nothing left he can do now.
What we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now 21-7.
As long as we don't allow quick scores, bro, this game's over.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it'll skip through the end zone.
We're going to stay pat with a cover 3 right now.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Again, it's Jones.
That's what I'm talking about.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. He's got Evans. And
Make the tackle. That's all you got to do, baby. Make the tackle.
Work it across midfield. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Brady now on 1st down. He sets up the
Good
screen to
fucking
Jones.
shit.
And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. A completion, yes, but certainly not what they wanted. A loss of a full 6 yards. So they had the big loss on that 1st down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. Brady's throw there complete.
Keep it in bounds. Keep it in play.
14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. The Bucs on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Again, they'll throw with Brady.
Oh! No!
It's complete. And he is going to have a Bucs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Brady finding Godwin there for a Buccaneer first. Brady's
Keep him in bounds.
complete there to Evans. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. Looking to throw again on 2nd down.
He covered.
Brady. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
The Bucs on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2.
Woo, look at that. We waiting on him.
For Godwin, but it's intercepted. It's
Arnett comes with the big play.
weaving through traffic, and now he's free.
Let's go, man. This
The 20.
put the women and children to bed, baby.
Into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score.
My defense starting to play right.
That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long.
Because we're not behind. When you're not behind, you can win games like
They've
this.
done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them into the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that.
It's been a while since I
And now the kick is
was able to
away.
shut down a super team.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And it's a pretty good return.
But
here.
anything can happen in
It's up
3
to
minutes, man.
29.
So we're just going to stay with this cover 3 and then kind of go down to the cover 6. Show them cover 3, audible to
Bucs
cover
offense
6.
set to begin their next possession. And that last pick 6 may have been the backbreaker as they now face a 3-score deficit.
Oh! What the fuck? That was a pick!
Looking for
Whoa!
Rob Gronkowski. And
Fuck!
2nd down. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. Give them the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
Missed that shit.
To Gronkowski, and he'll get this all the way down inside the Vegas 20. A big play, Brady to Gronkowski, 43 yards. Brady to throw again. This is caught, Gronkowski. And the Buccaneers are going to be looking at 1st and goal.
Go back to this trap.
Down to the 4-yard line.
Shade underneath.
So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal as they look to punch in a late score.
Oh, I was there! No!
Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Fuck!
Tom Brady to his old Patriot pal, Rob Gronkowski. And the Bucs are able to close the gap just a bit.
Damn.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead a little bit further.
End of the day, bro, it's game over, man.
Still a chance if they can somehow get this one
Can't let you. We got to put you to bed, man. We got to put him this sleeper hole.
The hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside.
You got to put him in the sleeper hole now.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
How's that a throw out of sack?
Receiver, but it'll be 2nd down. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 22 yards there, a 1st down. Mariota here to throw. Got a man and he hits the stride.
Oh! Touchdown, baby!
Touchdown, Raiders. A 22-yard touchdown play. And the Raiders add on to their lead.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
Following the touchdown,
the route is on.
Carlson. This one fielded at the 5. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
All right, so this is going to be my blitz all linebackers situation.
Set to begin their next possession. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. From the gun, it's Brady.
Ah, he almost got him again.
Throw here's incomplete.
I like Tampa too, man.
Looking for, but it's going to be 2nd down.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. Now the Bucs.
I'll let you dink and dunk all day, my friend. All day you can dink and dunk. You losing. You got to take shots.
This game was decided a while ago.
Look at Arnett, the cornerback with 8 tackles, a pick 6. Having the day of his life.
Everyone really applauding, probably his agent, as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady.
Look at Arnett over here! Let's go!
It's David Arnett picking it off. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
They had to put it mildly. Look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot.
Let's go, baby! The rally's on!
He will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Henry Ruggs, 73 yards. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee,
man, I'm loving Mariota, bro.
That way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
This one taken just inside the 10. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Go back to my cover 3. Gotta keep them honest, you know.
Offense set to begin their next possession. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
that's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because
you can dink and dunk all day, my dude. You gotta take. You want to take shots if you want to win. Try to make it a game.
Do that and do it really well.
I ain't gonna let you.
There could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. Brady now on first down. He's gonna let it fly.
Yo, Arnett is over here balling, son.
Third time. It's David Arnett.
Bro, did he get an update that I don't know about? Arnett over here clowning on him.
12, it's 1st and 10. Following the interception here, Mariota. Eluding the pressure right. He'll try and run it. Past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
On that play, as you saw the route start to develop downfield, I got the sense that maybe the run would set up for him, and he took full advantage of it and got a big gain on a busted play.
We got position on him, and he pulls it in.
Someone take this man's sticks away from him.
It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Throwing here, Mariota.
Throw out a sack. They had to get me at least once. They had to get me at least once, because I had my mans over there. But it's all good, man. I wanted to hit the 50 burger on him.
Fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell and just run the football.
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football, because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure
Game over.
it.
Woo! For the most part, man, I think we like what we do here, baby.
It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
Mariota doing the damn thing.
About themselves, can they? I mean, what a game.
Don't chant with me. Raiders. Raiders. Let's do it again, baby. Do it again. Bring on the Packers, man. Bring on the Packers. We ready. Give me your best. I don't need a challenge now. I'm already warmed up. Come on.
The NFL on EA Sports is in the great state of Tennessee at Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. The whole of downtown Nashville likely still reverberating with the sounds of the Titans taking the field.
Play run defense, keep Derrick Henry out, force him to pass on with the
the Las Vegas Raiders.
Now we're not doing this. We're kicking the ball.
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The Titans kicker Stephen Gostkowski ready to do the honors, and we are underway in Nashville. Taking it about the 1. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Playing a little close to the line.
First down, Mariota. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller.
Don't play with me, bro.
And nothing but daylight ahead. And they're going to have this all the way down deep into Tennessee territory. A big play there on the first play of the game. 66 yards. Flushed out right. He's going to take off. And he is
Mariota against his former team for the touchdown. Let's go.
Yards out. And the Raiders drive right down the field. And
doesn't get much better than that.
Opening drive. And they do exactly what they wanted to. Opening drive, they get into the end zone. They do it on the ground.
And not only is the person lugging the ball happy, of course, because he got it into the end zone. How about the offensive linemen and receivers who are blocking for him? They have to feel great about themselves, sticking it in the end zone on a running play.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Let's go. Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line. Keep coming, baby. Keep coming. Keep on coming.
Tannehill and the Titans come up now first and 10 at their own 24. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry.
Go for the legs.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 36 yards on the play.
I remember watching Derrick Henry come out of Alabama and sitting with some scouts, and one of the debate points with him was, while at Bama, how often did he have to deal with contact near the line of scrimmage? They were so good up front that he often got to the second level pretty easily. I think he's starting to answer those questions with runs like that. He's a physical guy.
So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A gain of 13. It's a first down. 2 carries for him now on the opening drive, both for good yardage.
And based on film study, they thought that there was a chance to spring him more than once for some pretty good yardage in this game.
On first down, Henry with a little bit of running room. Nice gain. He'll get about 6 yards there.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play.
Come on now.
Henry all alone. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. A 21-yard touchdown run. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And he's able to put it through.
Got to take that away from him.
Boy, tie game, first quarter, but still they're going to go with the onside kick. And whistle blown, a timeout here is taken, and it's taken by the kicking team. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Pretty move. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good. So they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan. And Thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do
get him
just
use
that.
another timeout.
And this is going to be a Raiders first down as he's able to take this up to the 30-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A Raider first down, 17 yards. Here's Jacobs. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Mariota now from the 50. Flush to his right. And he's going to have another first down.
Lord, I see you, man.
34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. To throw Mariota. Now they go screen. It's complete.
Damn. Shoot, Jacobs got some nasty
That
juice.
catch good for only a couple.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
First carry for Devontae Booker. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after one. Mariota to throw it. Escaping.
Man, come on. Trent, you got to block that man.
Down. It's Jeffrey Simmons that time who got in to record the
Fuck.
sack.
What we got? What we got? What we got?
Fourth down, Mariota.
Got to block.
Gets to him again.
Got to block, people.
Jack Crawford. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49. Tannehill. On the screen, this is Evans. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he'll get this down to the 39-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Wow.
And into the
Oh, we got to stop that.
Tennessee touchdown. Derrick Henry with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Titans have taken the lead. And he's got it. It's
Gotta
a
stop that.
14-7 ball game.
We got to do better. We know we're better than that.
Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
Hey, get in there and get what you want, Jay. Get in there and get what you want, boy.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
What's good, Javi?
They run it with Jacobs.
Let's go.
This is going to be a Raiders first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
He'll let this go deep for one. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Counter play with Jacobs. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line.
You don't eat this clock.
11 more on that one and another first down.
He's crashing. He's checking crash. Mike, 55. Check 55. One. Mike 55. Wildville. 55 is Mike, guys, 55. Let's go.
They'll run it with Jacobs. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders.
Good shit.
Josh Jacobs taking it in. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up.
After nearly 30 minutes of football, that touchdown.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
Got him!
And get into the end zone.
Got him!
Point conversion is successful. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Here's Khalif Raymond to return. And makes it across the 20
right.
as his guys will
Do not allow a score. Can't iterate is enough.
Offense set to begin the drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
Tackle them, make them use this timeout.
Team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to
Probably play like that 6 invert here.
If something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
He got scared.
This throw's going to be incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
He gets it to Brown. Good play.
I'll give you everything underneath, bro. I ain't letting you go over the top.
Before he's brought down.
I'm not letting you hit the sidelines, and I'm not letting you go over the top.
As they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. On first down, Tannehill. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline.
Caught me in a man line.
Big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. From the 32 now. Here's first and 10. Tannehill throwing again. And this is caught at the 8. Now a timeout.
Cover 6 trap underneath.
First half. So it's first and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break.
Hey, 17 George, watch 17.
And they'll try the option on first and goal.
No timeouts, bitch. Good
Good
half.
He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
We'll take it.
The Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports. Khalif Raymond now. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack.
Have to go like a nickel, regular nickel.
They's offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. A first down carry for Henry.
Oh my God. Wrap him up.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's a gain of 34. And we were down on the field watching Henry warm up before the game. He's a big man. No wonder he breaks those tackles.
And you remember what I told you when we were watching? It's not all pads. You get him out of pads and just see him in a regular suit.
Damn, bro.
He is a huge human being and a lot faster than what people know. When he gets rolling,
All good.
he's a lot to bring down.
This gain not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line.
Try to fatigue him a little.
Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
Now he'll try to run with this. And the Titans are going to have a 1st and goal. As some good running there gets him down to about the 2-yard line. Knock it on the door. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
Let's go, team. Big series right here. We got to step it.
On 2nd and goal, Tannehill. And he will
How did he
score.
not fumble?
Touchdown, Titans. Ryan
Dude, come on,
Tannehill
man.
scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And the Titans are going to retake the lead.
I'm going to have to play like a cover 3 cloud.
So now Tannehill leading his crew to the line to go for 2. The quarterback will keep it
No,
himself.
sir.
And he is going to lose yardage here.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think those stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started, and they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Now the 2nd down throw on target. And this will get them all the way inside the Tennessee 20. A big play there on the catch and run. 58 yards on 1st down. Jenkins. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter.
Let's go.
Touchdown.
Let's
Raiders.
fucking go.
Just a great individual effort there to take that pop pass and scamper off into the end zone.
And that's why offenses love that play partner, because that gives them a chance to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers with a full head of steam behind them. It's often like a track relay. Legs 2, 3, and 4. That first guy steaming ahead, and he just hands it to you, and you get a chance to take off and go before you even get the baton.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. And the Titans are going to recover the football. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't
All
you?
about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Corey Littleton there on the tackle. A 4-receiver set here. 3 to the left, 1 to the right, 2nd and 6. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 12 yards there and a first down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
I'm coming. 55's mine, guys. 55.
They run the option here on 1st and 10.
Come on now.
Complete into the flat out left. And he
Fuck.
will score. Touchdown, Titans. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Titans have once again taken the lead. So a big two-point conversion attempt forthcoming for the Titans. The quarterback will keep it himself. Quick throw complete. And he is not going to make it. So they won't be able to move this lead up to a touchdown as it'll remain a 5-point ball game. And boy, figure this one out. Leading here in the fourth, and now they're going to try an onside kick. And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They go back to the ground, this time Jacobs. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
On 2nd and 11 now, Mariota. And Waller taking it in over the middle. His second catch, and this one not nearly as electrifying as his first. And it'll bring up 3rd down now.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Back to the running game with Jacobs.
What?
And he'll take it into the end zone for
Love this fucking offense.
Josh Jacobs, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. He's given him a little jolt, just gave him the lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
And that jolt puts them in the lead. What a terrific job by him. He is carrying the ball and simply saying, I want to win.
And now he's hoping his defense has that mentality as they try to hang on to that lead. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Raymond now on the return. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they'll run the option to start the drive. And he'll be taken down by the face mask, it appeared. And yes, out come the flags. Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
So now factoring in the face mask, here's 1st and 10. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And they begin with a quick throw out left. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game.
Need to stop right here.
So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
How I missed that fucking tackle!
Inside the 40 and down right around the 37.
Damn.
It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch the run.
They keep it with Henry on first down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Brings up second and 7.
53's the mark. 53.
Tannehill now on the option. He'll get 5 out of the keeper, but now it's third down. A little do-it-yourself run right there, and a nice gain.
And I like that he knew that that was about all he was going to get. So he did a nice job of protecting himself, took care of the football, took what the defense gave him. If they continue to allow him to do that, they'll find their way taking what they can all the way to the end zone.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry.
Go score, score, score.
Right down Broadway. Well, they were in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
But they picked up
Man, that's gonna be game,
yardage
fellas.
there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Mike 55. Mike 55. Mike 55.
Stripping my ass off.
And they'll try the option on first and goal.
Thank you.
He takes it across for the touchdown.
Thank you!
Taking the lead late.
Should have took a knee, buddy.
Wow, wow. So many practices we watched over time where the offense works on scoring late in the game and finding a way to win, as we just saw there.
Just saw it right there. Now can they preserve that advantage that they just got?
He can't hang. He's not going to get me. Check.
Now Tannehill. Complete at the
Wow,
line.
they gave him that.
Get into the end zone again, and he seems to have a nose for it.
Come on
as
now.
He gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25.
Got this,
The
fellas.
Raider offense set to get this drive started. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed.
Got this, fellas.
Caught at the 25.
We got this, fellas.
Cross and in for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final stages with the extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win. Yes, it was a touchdown. And not just a TD, but how about a long touchdown that puts them in a great position now.
And now just an extra point away from tying this thing.
Switch up. Switch up. One.
Fuck it. Ah!
Not get into the end zone. The defense
We tried,
makes
folks.
the stop of the game on the 2-point try, and they might just get out of here with a win after all. And this is going to be recovered by the hand team. And that should just about put a cap around.
Damn, man, we had it. It's just you got to get risky sometimes, man.
Out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because You're
I
trying
just
your
didn't want to go to
best
overtime.
to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
They'll run on first down. It's Henry. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop him with 13 seconds left to play.
Second and 12 at the Raiders' 46-yard line.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead. Oh, the ball comes out.
That should have been a fumble.
They'll say it's incomplete.
Just take the knee, bro. What is you doing? There you go.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Victory all but assured now as they take a knee here, and they're going to escape with a 1-point victory.
Well, they certainly didn't appear to be fired up about
They could have won this.
throwing the football. So, to me, this seems like a case of just kind of taking their medicine there, run the ball, see if they could pick up something.
Anybody want to play, man? I got one more before I call it a day on the game, man. If anybody wants to play me, man,
A very clean game, no turnovers.
go ahead, let me know. Drop that PSN.
Rarity when we watch games now because
Gonna start doing that more.
Such an emphasis on taking the ball away. Well, what we saw here was offenses spending their time saying, look, you know they're coming for it. Ball security is paramount. So they worked on that, not just a week of practice, but I'm sure all during training camp. Make sure when you have it,
You're going to have a lot of games like this for the most part. A lot of close games. I tried everything to try to take that ball from Henry, though, man. Henry, a monster. I mean, I know I took the chance with the aggressive, but shit, you got to do something. Mariota with 100% completion rating. And he threw that bomb. I don't think I could have done that with Carr, man. And then he throws on 3 rushes for 30 yards. Couldn't have done that with Carr. That's crazy, man. Henry a monster. And he would catch it. Like, he was just running little... I need to make me a custom playbook, man. It's the end of the year. I need to do some things. These people using exploit plays. Yeah, I've had a lot of work with that. That's my favorite play to use in game situations like that. But I'm gonna leave it right here, man. If y'all want to play me, man, drop it in the chat. I think I'm gonna be done with regs for the day before I go play my other game. I got a lot of stuff to do on it. And let's see what my man's doing for lunch. If he's up or if he's gone. Like he was on the game. He took off. That's cool. We should have won that game, though. It's all good. End of the day, I play to have fun, man. If I was playing for money, I probably wouldn't take those risks. But, you know, if I got a crowd watching me, man, I don't care, you know? It's like, you got to have a big play. You got to take a shot. You got to keep the defense honest, you know? It's like, you got to come up with the one-play touchdowns that they don't expect. Like, everybody expects you to do the traditional YouTube post setups. You know, everybody expects that. Eventually they catch on to it, and they have a deep half waiting over there. You're going to throw a pick if you're spamming that shit. Like, don't go by the old King Wolf, oh, this is a one-play touchdown on everything, because it can be Any one play can be stopped, especially if you know what they're doing. You just put a deep half on that side of the field, and you're good. All right, bro, just send it to me. I got to get out of this all pro, man. It'll make me soft. I got to play on some all Madden. Regs is bad like that. But I'm sitting right here. I might make some really, bro? I tell y'all what, man. Y'all get y'all practice in. 7 p.m. tonight, Central Standard Time. 7 p.m. tonight. Go on, jot it down if you want to play me. 7 p.m. tonight. If y'all want to play, be ready. Get your practice in. Whatever you got to do, man. Bring your best. Bring your A game, because I'm bringing it. If you bring it, I'm not playing Regs tonight. I'm playing anybody that watches. All right? Peace out. We'll see y'all later tonight, okay? 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, okay? Peace.